Yo, so right now it's like 2:30 and I haven't had a drink of water yet, so I'm probably gonna get dry mouth, but we're still gonna go and do the story time because I tried recording this yesterday and then I realized the camera was facing the wrong way around when I went to edit it. So now I'm back. Before I begin, I'm gonna point out one thing. You're probably wondering, why do you have a blue tongue? Well, if you want the real, true, honest answer, that's because I was doing the maddest of the mad with your auntie last night. I feel like the execution of that could have been a lot better, but we're gonna go with that. So yeah, today I'm gonna tell you about the time I almost went blind in this eye. It's also the story of how I got this scar. I've only cut this video, so that's an improvement. Again, don't mention the blue tongue. If I catch you commenting about my blue tongue, yeah, I'm just gonna shake it off because more time your tongue's probably white. So I look like a clown trying to show you my scar on the video, but I'm assuming there, that's basically what the scar looks like. Alright, my eye looks leng right now. Come on. Anyways, back to the video. I don't even know. A lot of people, no one's actually mentioned the scar to me. It's like people don't see it, but I feel like it's kind of obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna do it from the perspective of how it was like when I was a child. Because this actually happened to me when I was in year 2. So I can't be asked to do the maths. I was like 6 years old, something like that. One of you guys will probably correct me with that. But yeah. So yeah, the story starts on the op block. Nah, on the real, this story starts on a playground of my infant school in Northwest London. Yeah. The story starts with me and my boy Dave. I'm just gonna call him Dave. We were the 2 coldest spies Northwest London has ever seen. I'm telling you, yeah. We were the coldest spies. The coldest. You don't even understand. We'd be walking around the playground, spying on people. It was basically just like innocent, legal stalking, to be honest. We'd just stand next to people and listen to their conversations, take mental notes. It was how we entertained ourselves, other than when we played football with an imaginary ball. That was stupid now that I think about it, because to determine the goals, we were just like, okay, where did you want to shoot? And then I'd be like, top right corner, obviously. And then the keeper would be like, well, I wanted to save top right corner. And then we'd be like, fair enough, you saved it then. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. My voice started doing an abracadabra or something there. I don't know about that one. Anyway, we were doing something. Yeah, right. So me and my boy Dave, we were patrolling the area and that, yeah. We were looking for our target. Who we spying on today? I was looking around the playground like, who is it? Who we looking for? And then Dave texts me, he's like, yo, Nathan. I was like, yo. Obviously we didn't chat like this when we were 6 years old, but Dave's like, you see those 2 sweet ones over there? I turned, I'm like, where? Because obviously, the man them know I'm a gallist in that. I'm a gallist. And I was an even bigger gallist back in the day, believe it or not, yeah? I was like, where are the sweet ones at? Where are they? Man was searching. Then I see them in the corner, I was like, damn. Wow. Some sweet ones. I'm not gonna lie, this ain't how it went down. But we move, yeah? We move towards them. We approach, yeah? 6 years old. We're trying to act casual because we were secret agents, yeah? We've never had our cover blown once. I swear to all of you, yeah? My boy Dave, he was only searching and only stalking these 2 girls, right? So he could start a conversation with them, man. He was trying to move to him. I can tell you that now. I knew my boy Dave so well, yeah. He was staring at them, right? We were just listening casual, you know how it goes. He wanted to hop in. They could have been, oh, I'm learning my 3 times tables, or that's what you do in year 2, innit? So we would just hop in like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, because obviously my boy Dave, he was a smart guy. I'm gonna stop saying my boy Dave because I'm just, yeah. Dave was a smart guy back in the day, so obviously he had 3 times tables, pattern 4 times tables, 5 times tables. This guy was banging out 5 times tables since from reception, fam. Anyways, I'm enjoying this way too much. From reception, he's been smacking them out. So we're trying to get the intel in that. We're trying to get the intel. We're just standing around, acting casual, pretending to have a conversation when really we're eavesdropping. But then, things turn pear-shaped, yeah? When I tell you, these 2 girls, they're just like, why are these weirdos looking at us? So I turn to Dave, I'm like, they're onto us, you know? And then Dave, he just runs, I'm like, what the hell? So I start running too, yeah? I start running, and my playground was weird back in infant school. We had like climbing frames. There was a house, there was like a train, and there was a car. It's like a massive wooden car. It was like a convertible. So you weren't allowed to hop through the side, so climb up the wall for us because we were only like 3'7", you know what I mean? I've grown a bit, to be fair. I've grown a bit since then. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I climbed up the side of the car climbing frame, yeah? I get my foot stuck. In the middle. So I'm like, Dave, help me. I'm not gonna lie, my infant school, my primary school, it kind of raised criminals. So, so Dave knew not to leave my back, you know what I mean? Like, Dave stood by me the whole way. I had my foot stuck. Dave tried to get me out. He was just like, nah, I ain't cutting from you, man. I'm not getting caught. He didn't want to leave me behind. I love this guy, man. I love this guy. He didn't want me to die. But anyway, now this is funny because he ended up pulling me. I went over the side of the convertible and I landed on my face. I remember I touched my face. I was like, Jesus, that was a bit. Because obviously I was a guy. I took pride in being a guy who never cried in school, man. I was that guy. I never cried in school. Year 2, I was a guy because obviously these lot were like little boys to me, you know what I mean? I have a feeling I'm gonna watch this back. This whole story just does not make sense. And I'm making myself laugh more than I guarantee you I'm making myself more. Can you just speak English then? I would appreciate it if you just spoke English, Nathan. I guarantee you I'm speaking more. What the I'm making myself laugh more than I'm gonna be making you laugh, but it is what it is. I remember touching my face, like, wow, that was mad. And then I saw my hand, there was blood coming from my face. And you know, when you're in year 6 and there's blood coming from your face and it isn't a nosebleed, you're like, wow, that's not a good thing, you know what I mean? So I thought I was blind because I couldn't open this eye. I was like, oh, my eye is gone. Oh, my eye is gone. How else am I gonna spy on the galley? Because obviously that's what I was thinking at the time, innit? But I ran to the teacher with my hand, but I thought my eyeball was in my hand at the time, yeah? I had my hand over my eye, I was running. I was like, Miss, I'm blind. I actually did shout those words, that isn't even cap. And then Miss was laughing because she didn't see the blood and basically my eyeball in my hand. She didn't see the blood on my hand yet. And Miss was laughing because obviously if you go up to a teacher saying, I'm blind, and you're in year 6, it sounds like cap, you know what I mean? Until I took my hand away. And then when Miss started panicking, that's when I started panicking. I was like, bro, I'm really blind. I'm actually blind out here. That's crazy. Like, I've lived my whole life, the whole 6 years, it was a good 6 years of having 2 eyes. That's what I was thinking, like, wow, I'm really blind out here. That's so I get put in a medical room. They sent me back with a glass of water. No, I'm joking. I ended up hopping in a teacher's car, and after they cleaned up the blood, and stopped the bleeding to an extent. I hop in the car. She drove me personally to the hospital. I was thinking, I miss my eye don't even hurt anymore, man. If you want to drive me back to your yard, it's all good. It's all good. But unfortunately, I didn't say that. So I actually got put to hospital. Got brought to the hospital, and the doctors, I don't remember. They either glued it. They definitely didn't stitch it. Otherwise, my scar would be a lot smaller than it is now. But yeah, they stopped the bleeding. It was a good few days. It took like 6-7 days before the swelling went down and I opened my eyes. And they didn't actually tell me. They didn't know that I thought I was blind in one eye, right? So they didn't tell me that my eye was still there, because why would they need to, you know what I mean? I didn't ask them. So I thought I was blind for like 6-7 days until the swelling went down. I opened my eyes. I was like, oh damn, I can see. That's crazy. I'm not blind. And then yeah, that's pretty much the story, to be honest. I don't even know what more to say. That's pretty much the story. I've been preying girls ever since. But if there's one thing I learned from this whole experience, yeah, it's not worth chatting to girls, you know what I mean?